He is known for inventing a philosophical system called the art, which aimed to prove the truth of Christian doctrine to people of all faiths and nationalities. He is recognized for his literary works written in Catalan, making his art accessible to a wider audience. His name is Ramon Llull. In the Kingdom of Majorca, there lived a remarkable man named Ramon Llull. He was not only a philosopher, theologian, and poet but also a missionary and Christian apologist. Ramon had a vision to create a universal logic that could prove the truth of Christian doctrine to people of all faiths and nationalities. With this vision in mind, he invented a philosophical system known as the art. The art, as conceived by Ramon Llull, consisted of a set of general principles and combinatorial operations. Through this system, he aimed to demonstrate the validity of the Christian faith, making it accessible to individuals from diverse backgrounds. Ramon's innovative approach was illustrated with diagrams, which provided a visual representation of his logical system. Despite facing limited success during his lifetime, Ramon Llull's work had a lasting impact. He was a prolific writer, composing literary works in Catalan to make his art more widely understood. Alongside Catalan and Latin, he likely wrote in Arabic as well. His books were even translated into Occitan, French, and Castilian while he was still alive. Ramon Llull's contributions extended beyond philosophy and theology. He was recognized as a precursor of the modern liberal voting franchise, proposing the idea 450 years before Borda and Condorcet. Additionally, he was considered a pioneer of computation theory, foreshadowing the advent of computers. Today, his legacy continues to be celebrated, as his groundbreaking ideas and philosophical system paved the way for future advancements in logic and reasoning. Ramon Llull, a renowned philosopher and theologian, had a life that was deeply influenced by his early upbringing and family. Born into a wealthy family of Barcelona patricians, who had migrated to the Kingdom of Majorca, Llull grew up in a diverse community. Muslims constituted a significant part of the population, and Jews played a prominent role in cultural and economic affairs. In 1257, Llull made a significant decision that would shape his life. He married Blanca Piqueny and together they had two children, Domingo and Magdalena. Despite being a family man, Llull found himself leading what he would later describe as a licentious and worldly life as a troubadour. But Llull's journey took a transformative turn when he had a profound realization. He looked back on his life and uttered the words, "My life will recur in exactly identical fashion." This profound statement marked a shift in Llull's perspective, as he began to question the meaning and purpose of his existence. Llull's philosophy centered around the belief in the cyclical nature of life. He saw his own life as a microcosm of the larger patterns and rhythms that governed the universe. This realization led him to delve into a deeper examination of the human condition and the pursuit of knowledge. Through his philosophical inquiries, Llull sought to understand the interconnectedness of all things and the unity of knowledge. He believed that by exploring and understanding these fundamental truths, individuals could find a greater sense of purpose and fulfillment in their daily lives. Llull's philosophical insights continue to offer valuable guidance for us today. In a world marked by uncertainty and a constant search for meaning, his teachings remind us to reflect on our own lives and question the patterns and choices we make. By embracing the interconnectedness of all things and seeking knowledge, we may find a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us. Ramon Llull, a philosopher and theologian from the 13th century, had a profound religious calling that changed the course of his life. In 1263, he had a series of visions that would shape his future endeavors. Llull recounts in his autobiography, Vita Coetánea, that these visions came to him 5 times and inspired 3 intentions: to devote his soul to God's love and honor, to convert the Saracens to Christianity, and to write the best book in the world against the errors of the unbelievers. Moved by these divine visions, Llull chose to sell his possessions, following the example of Saint Francis of Assisi. He embarked on pilgrimages to holy shrines, such as Saint Mary of Rocamadour and Saint James, leaving behind his family and profession. Upon his return to Majorca, he even acquired a Muslim slave in order to learn Arabic, delving into both Christian and Muslim theological and philosophical thought during the ensuing 9 years of study and contemplation. Between 1271 and 1274, Llull began writing his first works. He undertook a compendium of the logic of the Muslim thinker Al-Ghazali and penned the Libre de Contemplation en Deux, an extensive guide to seeking truth through contemplation. However, it was during his stay at a hermitage on Puig de Randa in 1274 that Llull received a profound revelation from the divine. He was given the structure and content of the monumental book he was destined to write, which he named his art, a complex system that would serve as the driving force behind much of his life's work. Ramon Llull, a philosopher and missionary, recognized the importance of linguistic study in order to convert Muslims and schismatic Christians. He passionately advocated for the study of Arabic and other lesser-known languages in Europe. Llull traveled extensively, seeking meetings with influential figures such as popes, kings, and princes, with the aim of establishing specialized colleges to train future missionaries. His efforts bore fruit in 1276 when a language school for Franciscan missionaries was founded in Miramar, which received funding from the King of Majorca. In his quest to spread his message, Llull embarked on a journey to Tunis around 1291. There, he fearlessly preached to the Saracens, engaging in philosophical discussions with them. After a brief return to Paris, he once again ventured to the east as a missionary. While little is known about this period of his life, Llull wrote numerous letters to the King of Tunis during his second visit in approximately 1304. Upon his return in 1308, Llull became disillusioned with the idea of converting Muslims through military force. He firmly believed that prayer was the path to their conversion. His conviction in the power of spiritual transformation over coercion shaped his approach to missionary work. Llull's determination and relentless efforts finally paid off in 1311 when the Council of Vienne issued a mandate for the creation of Hebrew, Arabic, and Chaldean chairs at major universities in Bologna, Oxford, Paris, Salamanca, and even at the papal court. However, it is essential to acknowledge that Llull's legacy is not without controversy. He advocated for the expulsion of Jews who refused to convert to Christianity, and he influenced European monarchs who implemented such practices. This stance on religious conversion and expulsion remains contentious in modern times. Ramon Llull's dedication to missionary work and the promotion of linguistic education continue to inspire us today. His belief in the power of understanding and communication, rather than force, serves as a valuable lesson in our daily lives. By embracing dialogue, respecting different cultures, and seeking understanding through education, we can foster a more inclusive and harmonious society, just as Llull envisioned centuries ago.
Do you want to explore more philosophers? Who do you want to see featured next? Subscribe and leave a comment below to let me know. I'll see you in the next video.